Hello everyone, welcome to the maiden edition of Amazing Grace with Bose. My name is Bose Ojubo. I'm 55 years old today. I'm so happy and so grateful, and I give God all the glory. What a privilege to be alive and well in these unprecedented times. Sometimes I wonder, how did I get to be 55 years old so fast? I mean, it's not too long ago I turned 18. I remember vividly when I got into university, and now I am a mother and a grandmother. It can only be God. And by the grace of God today, I'm ticking off one item in my bucket list. I am glad and excited to be 55 years old. And do I feel old? No way. Age to me is just a number. Let nobody, and I mean it, let no human being ever tell you that you are too old to do anything. As far as what you want to do is legal, it's not a sin, it does not hurt anybody, and does not take away from your faith or your conscience, you're good to go. You owe it to yourself and to mankind to live your best life now, and to commit to doing the things that you're passionate about and things that you know will add value to society, because tomorrow may be too late. There comes a time in your life when you come to that awakening, that full realization that indeed life is very short and tomorrow is not promised. And so you need to make hay while the sun is still shining. COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdown across the globe gave me that push to think hard on the need to stop procrastinating and to start to do those things that I'm passionate about. Because there's no time. Today you're here, tomorrow you're gone. I believe strongly that life should be measured not just by the number of years that we live, but by the quality of our lives, the love that we share, and the memories that we make. I want to make beautiful memories, memories that will last and impact the next generation and mankind. There is a saying where I come from, that when you wake up, it's your morning. This is my morning. Welcome once again to Amazing Grace with Bose. Amazing Grace with Bose has been in my heart for a very long time. But as we say, there's a time and a season for everything. This show is intended to inspire, to motivate, and to encourage us to live a life of purpose, a happy, peaceful, and fulfilling life, no matter what. No matter what you're dealing with, no matter the challenges, no matter the obstacles, you owe it to yourself to be happy and to ensure that you complete your mission on earth. You know, sometimes in life, things will happen to you or around you, and you have this epiphany, this insight that helps you to understand the true meaning of life. You realize that life is not all about you, but about the lives you can impact and what you can contribute to society. Indeed, when you come to that awareness that life is not all about your needs, your wants and desires, that's when you really start to live. Those who know me know that sharing and talking about living a happy, fulfilling life, no matter the circumstances, and living a life of service to mankind is something very dear to my heart. Starting this show, Amazing Grace with Bose, is rather nostalgic for me. It takes me back memory lane. I was 16 years old when I got my first job. It was a part-time job, contract job, straight out of secondary school in 1982 as a newscaster with the Nigerian Television Authority, Benin, the then Bendel State. I wonder if it is possible today, to have a skinny 16 years old teenager walk into a TV station and kindly request to be auditioned. It was that simple. And I recall reading the late night news that same night. That's a story for another time. I recall working and learning from the veteran Dr. Tony Radia, who was then managing news and current affairs. There was Abe Jarikre, who actually auditioned me for that job. Benedicta Eweka and Donna Doverejo, who were newscasters, and many others in Benin. It was for a short time because I had to leave to do my A-levels and thereafter went on to university. Those were the good old days when it was mandatory to listen to the local and network news. At least in my home, it was compulsory. My father sat to listen to the network news and we sat with him. It was fun for me because I enjoyed watching the likes of Siene Orwell Brown, Ruth Benemesia Opia, and Ronke Ayuba, and of course all the other beautiful people who graced our screens daily. As a teenager, I wanted to read the 7 p.m. news. So it was a dream come true for me in 1982. It just shows that if you put your heart to something, somehow, and by the grace of God, the universe will work with you and cooperate with you to make it happen. 38 solid years after my very short stint on television, I'm in your space today, using this platform to communicate. Indeed, faith and life happens, all to the glory of God. You know something? God always knows what is best for us. I didn't continue on that path, but the truth is, I will not trade the trajectory of my life for anything. Now it's 2020. COVID-19 pandemic hit us hard. The whole world was on lockdown. Coronavirus brought the world to its knees. There was so much fear and news of death across the world on television. Well, unfortunately, the virus is still very much around. At one point, I stopped tuning to the news channel because the bad news was just too much. I was home alone for the most part, and I really got thinking about my life and so many things. You know, when you are by yourself, you really think. The global impact of coronavirus across the globe hit me hard, and it became very clear to me that life is so short and should not be taken for granted. I mean, I've always known that life is transient, but the corona thing brought it home. I started asking myself questions like, am I fulfilling my purpose? If I die today, would I have fulfilled my purpose? Why am I procrastinating? Why am I postponing to do some of the things in my bucket lists? It didn't take me long to figure out what I needed to do. And honestly, I do not want to be 90 years old if God spares my life and regrets not fulfilling my purpose. Amazing Grace with Bose is a reality today because I decided to make hay. I decided to take action. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. So why am I living for tomorrow? What can be done today? So tell me, what is that thing that you have put on hold for a long time? What is that thing that you wish you could do? Think about it and resolve today to take action and make your dream and your heart desires come true. I invite you to join me on this journey as we paddle through the issues of life. Like I said before, when you wake up, it's your morning. It's your time to wake up. Wake up and smell the roses. So that's our show for today on the maiden edition of Amazing Grace with Bose. If at the end of every episode, I'm able to inspire just one person, and if I've encouraged you or got you thinking in any way not to limit yourself or see age as a barrier, then my job is done. Please like, subscribe, and make sure to share with your family and friends. Thank you very much for watching. Until I come your way again, please take good care of yourself, stay safe, and be kind.